choked up just thinking about this. And he says, but no, God, no, Father, not my will, your will. And then he steels himself for what he's got to face. Takes on all those suffering that he goes through and the humiliation and everything else. So I read it every day for 2,896 days. And I know it in a way I never knew it before. And I love it, and it brought me so much closer to God. And there were moments, as crazy as this sounds, and I'm not running for anything, so I'm not here to try to win Christian evangelical votes or anything. But there were moments years into the process, not those first early years, because they were so hard. But after I was there for year 6, year 7, and I'd read the Bible like that every day, and I was really working out, I was reading a lot of other books. And I'd get visits maybe a couple times. In the beginning, it was like 2 or 3 times a year in the beginning. And then as time went by, it was hard for our daughters. And I would encourage them not to come because they were at school. And we were hopeful they would get justice in the courts. And only another few more months, the appellate court will come through. Don't come. So now suddenly I'm seeing less and less of them. But I'd have moments. And I was lucky because I was in Colorado, which is a beautiful place with great weather, blue skies, and snow-capped foothills of the Rockies. That's where the prison was. And then when it would rain, there'd be rainbows. I believe these are godly things, and I'd sometimes get done with a run or something, and I'd walk that track, stretching a little bit, and I'd see that beautiful rainbow, and I can almost feel the presence of God. I know it sounds like bullshit for people who don't know that, but when you've been beaten down so much and you're so fucking alone, I looked for God, and I really believe I found him. And I feel like I'm at a place now where I'm grateful in a weird way for that experience. I wish it never happened, and I have bitterness still. And I hate the motherfuckers that did it to me, and I know I'm not supposed to hate them. I'm supposed to forgive them. I'm not that good a Christian. I hate the motherfuckers. They belong in jail. But I have to say that experience, reading the Bible that way, maybe it serves a higher purpose. Maybe in some ways, it was good for me.
I think you got the most out of that horrific situation in that regard, right? And sometimes you have to experience a horrific tragedy to experience incredible love. That's a weird thing to think of, but I think this battle that we have constantly with good and evil, and it's a real thing. And that it's sometimes in your darkest, deepest moments is when you recognize a truth. There's something there that every culture believes in a higher power. And it's very strange, isn't it? Like almost every culture has some sort of belief system about a higher power. It's something you could say, you could